Welcome to lecture 11. Today, I'll be focusing only on assessment 3. As you know, our assessment 3 is due. And you know that in assessment 3, we have two parts. One is written report. Another one is presentation. And you know that assessment 3, it's a group assessment. So today, I'll be mainly focusing on the group report. As you can see on the screen, the assessment task topic is forecasting and inventory management plans for a manufacturing organization. So in your assessment 3, which is a group assessment, you will be focusing on the forecasting and inventory management plan for a manufacturing organization. Okay. Your selected organization will be a manufacturing organization, not a service organization. So please keep in mind that you will be forecasting and inventory management plan for a manufacturing organization. In this report and also in presentation, you need to develop the forecasting and inventory management plans. Okay. Now, in this forecasting and inventory management plan, you will be discussing different models and tools for forecasting and inventory management. So there could be, I will be discussing that different models and tools for forecasting and inventory management. So you will be discussing not only one model or only one tools. You will be trying to cover multiple models and tools for forecasting and inventory management. And then after discussing, you will be applying those models and tools for your specific organization or for your selected organization. Okay. In this report, you also need to use numerical examples and also their findings. Okay, so the numerical examples and also their findings is required in this presentation and also in the report. Moreover, you will be also showing how the selected models or discussed models and their findings bring benefit to manufacturing business organization or your selected organization. Okay, so these are the introductory discussion. Now, the word limit in your group report will be 3,500 words. Obviously, plus minus 10% is acceptable. Now, look at the structure of this report. Okay, how about this structure? I am showing you, it is not firm. You can have your own structure. You just give you an indication that how our assignment could be laying out or what could be its structure. So executive summary, you will be writing this executive summary at the end, not at the beginning. I mean, end means when you will be completing all other sections and subsections, then you will be having the executive summary. You will be placing at the beginning, but you will be completing or writing at the end, because in the executive summary, you need to write everything like the problem and also the models, the tools, the numerical examples and their findings, okay, and the implication of the findings. Okay, so you will be summarizing all your content or all your sections and subsections in this executive summary area. Hence, my recommendation is write this one at the end, but place this one at the beginning. Introduction. And also one more thing is the executive summary, it will not be counting in your word count. Okay. Introduction. Okay. So the introduction section, after the executive summary, and also I'll be discussing a bit more about the introduction. What will be the area to be covered under introduction? I'll be discussing that one few minutes later. After the introduction section, you will have different models for forecasting and inventory management. And you can see here, I have shown 4 different models, okay, for forecasting and inventory. First one is simple moving average. Okay, so you can have simple moving average model, okay, in this section, or you may have exponential smoothing model. Okay, so exponential smoothing model is another one, and then market research is another model, and also historical analogy is another model. So I have shown here 4 models. However, you can have also some other. Okay, there are some other models. I didn't include all the models here, just for your understanding or giving you some heads up, giving you some indication. I included these 4 models. Okay, once again, there are some other models which I haven't included here, so you can pick from them, or you can pick a few from here. After this different models for forecasting and inventory management section, you may have numerical analysis section. And the numerical analysis, it is for quantitative method. It is not for qualitative. Okay, so numerical analysis for the quantitative, and numerical data you can collect, usually you can collect from the secondary sources, such as company's website or company's annual report, okay, internet, or any other databases. You can collect the numerical data. I'm not asking you to collect the primary data due to the time constraints. We don't need to collect the numerical primary data. Okay, so please focus on any of the secondary sources. Once again, the secondary sources can be company's own website. It can be company's annual report. It can be any database or internet. After the numerical analysis for the quantitative method, you need to also include the qualitative method. Okay, so for the qualitative method, you can think about some of the models such as market research or historical analogy. Okay, or any other model of your own choice for the qualitative method. Okay, so in this qualitative method, you will be focusing on the non-numerical analysis. So numerical analysis for the quantitative, and in qualitative, it will be, say, for example, their trend, or the demand, or the customer satisfaction or something. So you will be discussing that one in qualitative method section. And you can have, say, 2-3 models in this section. After this section, you can include feasibility of the models. Okay, analysis of models feasibility. So you will be analyzing the feasibility of the model, both qualitative and quantitative model, and you can use their pros and cons or cost benefit analysis, or advantages, disadvantages. So in this section, you will be using or you will be justifying the model's benefits. Okay, both qualitative models benefit and quantitative models benefit. Another section you can have before conclusion is implications for organizational performance. Okay, so the findings you get from the qualitative and quantitative, that findings application. or implication for organizational performance. You can have that one, and afterward conclusion and references. So in references, you know that we apply APS 7 referencing style. And also my recommendation is please bring some academic journal articles, okay, relating to our subject, okay. Now a bit more, okay. So introduction. As I mentioned before that I will be discussing a little bit more about the introduction and other sections. So in the introduction section, you can write the purpose of the essay. What are the aim, or what are the, I mean aims, or what are the purposes of this report. And also the background. In the background, you can also include your manufacturing organization's background, okay. And the theory, briefly you can include some of the theories, and also if you have any term, key terms you will be using, their definition in this introduction section. And also please do not forget to include the structure of the report. Means that is which section will be stating what. It is called a structure of the report. So please include that structure in this section. After introduction, different models for forecasting and inventory management. Okay, as I told that the different models, you can include the qualitative model and quantitative model. Okay, so we are expecting that a thorough discussion of similarities and differences of this model, and also well explained of the procedural steps, okay, in this section. And also please do not forget to provide the citation or references in this section. Next, numerical examples of different models. Okay, so here you can have some of the examples, numerical examples from 4 different models. Okay, such as if you include, say, simple moving average or exponential smoothing model, or any other quantitative model, then collect the numerical examples or numerical data relating to those models from companies' website or companies' annual report or any other secondary data sources, and apply them and analyze them. Okay. And also a little bit more about the analysis of models feasibility. So in this section, you will be discussing the implications, okay, implication of these models feasibility, or why this model suited or best fitted with your selected organization. You'll be discussing that one, okay. And also you need to discuss the discuss its benefit, that model's benefit or impact, positive impact of that models on your selected organization. Okay, so discuss that one. And also do not again forget to provide some references in this section. Now, discussion and conclusion. In this section, you will be summarizing the major findings, okay, from your discussion, and have the conclusion. So this is all about our assessment 3. I wish you a very exciting and very qualityful assignment 3. Thank you, and see you in the class.